2019 marks the 10th anniversary of the miracle on the Hudson. You know, pilots were forced to land a plane. It was in the New York City River, and it was after the plane hit geese.
Never forget that day. Solely to the rescue and all that. Well, the bird strike caused the engines to fail. The local I-team found planes struck Canada geese as well as other birds and small animals at Memphis International hundreds of times last year.
And Get Day Memphis anchor John Paul, he went to the airport to find out what's being done to keep you safe when you fly.
Memphis International is non-stop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The airport keeps people and products on the move. But a potential scare in the air
5,011, we may have a problem. We may be going back.
could put your safety at risk.
1193, roger, just declaring an emergency at this time.
The local I-team wanted to find out what are the chances of potential emergency landing like the miracle on the Hudson, or perhaps something worse could happen at Memphis International. We tracked incidents at Memphis International using FAA data. We learned airplanes struck birds and other wildlife at least 80 times so far this year.
My job is more preventative, is to keep animals away.
Michael Lee Taylor is a wildlife biologist at the airport.
Planes and birds especially don't mix.
His job is to minimize potential hazards on the grounds and around the airport, and also get rid of things that attract the animals.
Trees and flowers, they attract bugs, and bugs are food. And some of the weeds that are growing on the ground actually produce seeds that are very attractive to certain birds, like mourning doves and pigeons and things like that, which are great in your backyard, but not when they're near an airport.
Everything here is part of a greater plan and strategy, like changing the way the grass is mowed or keeping some areas overgrown to deter animals.
I get the question from different folks is, why does the grass look so tall and ragged at the airport?
The reality of keeping animals and planes apart, as you can see, is easier said than done. The local I-team looked at the data that goes back to 2011 and found 264 reported strikes last year, ranking the airport 6th in the nation with bird strikes. And it has ranked in the top 5 several times this decade. Bird strikes are up 57% from just a decade ago. And we learned those strikes happen around the clock, usually less than 5 miles from the airport and around 500 feet in the air.
So Canada geese are one of our biggest problem animals here.
But many other species of birds, large and small, and deer, foxes, all struck. There are 3 reasons why Memphis is ranked so high. First, Memphis International is the world hub for FedEx. That means thousands of flights take off and land every month here. Second, Memphis's location along the Mississippi River is a major flight path for millions of birds.
Because in Memphis, we have about a 7-month migration season. So we have a very high level of bird traffic.
The season begins in July and ends in March and includes birds headed both north and south. We also learned rainy and cooler weather. Even construction has an impact.
You know, just how you manipulate the ground is very attractive sometimes.
Knowing run-ins are unavoidable, Taylor and his team's job is tough, but the focus is all about doing what they can to make the friendly skies around the airport not so pleasant for animals.
So to keep them both safe, we have to keep them apart.
And despite the statistic of Memphis International ranking in the top 10 nationally, Taylor tells me flying is still relatively safe. Last year, there were more than 226,000 flights arriving and departing the airport and 264 bird strikes. At Memphis International, I'm John Paul, Local 24 News.